hint of what might lie in store for the home side though, when with only minutes on the clock, Jim Grady fired in a shot for Dundee, and while Ross County keeper Nicky Walker had it well covered, it showed just why Grady's become such a danger man in his first season with the Dens Park side. A slip-up in the county defence gifted Derek Fleming a crack at goal, but he threw up the chance, panning it skywards over the goals. As the first half progressed, it was clear the Dingwall side did mean business. When Ross County's Charlie King produced a menacing cross at the end of a skillful solo run, it was the best move of the match from either side so far, though the home fans were disappointed to see the ball punted over the bar at the end of it all. 0-0 at half-time, and it has to be said that Ross County had been the team going forward for most of the first 45 minutes. There seemed to be more fire in the Dundee side after the break, but the first score was to go against them. With little more than 10 minutes of the half gone, Derek Adams was allowed down the right wing, and his perfectly timed and weighted lob caught Dundee keeper Robert Douglas completely, to the delirium of much of Victoria Park. That's Adams' 5th goal in this Scottish Cup campaign so far, and his 19th of the season. It would have been folly for County to expect they could hang on to a 1-goal lead till the finish, and when big John McGlashan found the net out of nothing terribly much at all, they were all square again, to the delight and relief of the travelling fans. 1-1 at the finish then, a scoreline that reflected a close and absorbing match. They'll have to do it all again at Dens Park on Tuesday.
It's good. You can't score directly from a throw-in, unless of course the goalkeeper is a little nervous. Robert Douglas eventually holds Mark Harrow's mighty hurl, and the dancing girls show their relief. It was the start of an interesting night at Dens Park as Dundee tried to underline their divisional superiority. Eddie Annan to the byline, the cross is inviting, but no one's there to accept it. But this was not one-way traffic. Here's a serious case of bad luck for Ross County. Jerry Farrell's cross, Stephen Ferguson's header off the bar. Dundee were riding their luck. This flicked header by Gary Wood went agonisingly past the post. And continuing the end-to-end theme, Ian Anderson was through to force a glorious save from former Scotland goalkeeper Nicky Walker. Half-time and the girls danced on, but the last waltz for Ross County was just around the corner. With just 5 minutes of the second half gone, Dundee drove through the heart of the Dingwall team's midfield, and Eddie Annan was onto it. The former Clyde striker enhanced his growing reputation with a fine finish. It was a class strike which gave Walker no chance. 1-0 Dundee and relief in the air at Dens. And the second goal was just 2 minutes away. Roy McBain produced a glorious rescuing tackle as Dundee pushed down the right as County tried to stem the tide. But the resultant corner led to a gem of a goal. John McGlashan's kick and a devastating header from Robert Wayside. A quite superb header this, and County knew the party was all but over. And the journey back to Dingwall was looking just a little more tiresome when Dundee struck for a third time. James Grady with the telling pass, and Anand again, this time driving the ball through the legs of Nicky Walker. 3-0 Dundee, and a tie against Rangers looming in the quarter-final. Not a bad home start for Jockey Scott, but County head north with their pride intact.